Hello, I'm Hazem Sika in Doha with some of the top stories on Al Jazeera. Opposition leaders in Thailand have told protesters to take over Bangkok's police headquarters. In an apparently conciliatory move, the authorities have removed some of the barriers around the building. Scott Heidler is in Bangkok.
The deputy governor of Bangkok came here to this barricade, spoke with some police there, and actually went in, and we found out that he's been negotiating with Metropolitan Police overnight to remove this barricade. The police on loudspeakers have said that they're going to do just that. The protesters, their leaders, have told them to come back across the street. You can see them kind of lined up here. That's because they need room, essentially, to remove those barricades. The police came back on the loudspeakers and had a very kind tone, if you will, saying, yes, we're going to remove the barricades so you can cross into essentially the road that's right next to the Metropolitan Police headquarters.
Anti-government protests are escalating in Ukraine despite meetings in parliament to try and end the crisis. Demonstrators blockaded government buildings on Monday. They're protesting against President Viktor Yanukovych's decision to reject an EU trade deal. They want him to resign. U.S. investigators say a commuter train that crashed in New York City on Sunday was traveling at nearly 3 times the speed limit. At least 4 people were killed and more than 60 injured in the accident. Jonathan Martin has more from the Bronx in New York.
The question remains now whether this was operator error or whether this was some sort of mechanical error. Investigators say they are still interviewing the train's operator. They're also talking to crew members to see what may have gone wrong, but they haven't released information as to what they may have said at this point. We do know that this was a situation where the train was on its way to Grand Central Station, but derailed right here in the Bronx. 4 people were killed and more than 60 were hurt. At least 7 people tonight remain in intensive care in the hospital. But again, investigators have moved all of the cars upright and they have moved them to a secure location where they will continue their investigation, trying to figure out what went wrong.
And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.